Okay, everyone, thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 48's World, where we do reviews on soap operas. And today we're going to be going on The Bold and the Beautiful for Thursday, July 14th, 2016. Aired 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, my time zone. The summary they give us for today's episode is Eric reveals his decision about who will be the next CEO, okay? The family company, and Steffi and Thomas and Ridge are on edge, okay? And that's what we need to keep them. Push their asses off a fucking cliff, pretty much, okay? Because they all getting on my nerves. Anyway, we go back. We have Liam and Wyatt take vastly different positions on Bill's recent decisions regarding his family. Okay, that was just a summary. Let's get right on into the first scene. The first scene comes about where we have Rick, Steffi, Ridge are in the CEO's office awaiting their fate. Okay, Eric done called the meeting pretty much. He's going to let them know today, because he didn't let them know yesterday, that he's made his decision. It's final. It's set in stone, and that's where we're going to go with it. So he called the three nincompoops in the office, awaiting him to come into the office to tell them pretty much where he stands with who's going to be running and controlling Forrester Creations from this point on. We leave that situation. We go to Eric, Forrester, and Quinn. I guess he done slept over there, had a suit over there, or had a suit additionally in his car that he might have. I don't know what he got going on over there with Quinn. Okay, but anyway, he looked very nice, very dapper, and he looked like a man that was in control and wanted to be in control, and he's going to be in control. So, like I said, he's over there. I'm guessing he spent the night or whatnot. I don't know. Um, with Quinn, she hyped his head up, meaning both areas, if you get my drill. Oh, I just had to throw that in there. But anyway, about the meeting he's going to be taking a part of in the next couple of hours or minutes, and she pretty much got his head on straight that he should lead the company until he died. Pretty much he needs to take his active role again. Everybody don't blame you when you've been head of a company for so long, and then you've had um death be a part of that, and you're just not really knowing where you fit in the world anymore. And with Stephanie's recent death, I'm sure in their reality it's been maybe a couple of years now, but in our reality it's just been several months, almost a year. But like I said, in the soap opera world, they have warp time speed, so it could be 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much Eric hadn't found his bearings of how he wanted to solidify himself back in the personal arena with having a female suitor or a companion, and so he can make the decision on whether he wants to get married again and have that indefinitely woman by his side. But anyway, he's getting ready for the meeting, and he's leaving Quinn pretty shortly. But like I say, Quinn dropped that little dime on him, like, hey, you're gonna have to pull me out of these shadows. I'm gonna have to be in the light, being by your side, and you're gonna have to accept that. And I can handle my own with other people coming for us. Okay. But anyway, we go from that situation, we go to Liam. Liam has come over to the Spencer Publication office. I don't know if he's there just for facial sake, or just saying he came into the office doing a little work, or whether he was already there and he was just trying to see what his dad was up to. But when he enters the office, he has or he's looking at his father and his brother Wyatt partaking in barbecue. Of course, they did not invite him to the dish because they know he's on this healthy kick with tofu and all that kind of stuff. So he's not really a meat eater per se. So, but not even that is what he really was concerned about, and not being a part of that. He was just upset that Bill has a clone, a straight up clone, and Wyatt. Wyatt has on the same identical clothing as his father. Okay, go figure. He just needed to cover his hair black. Okay. And he still wouldn't really match his father, but he is his father's first child, so whatever. But I had so much high hopes, and maybe it's just this particular episode, that Wyatt would be his own person and stand in his own shit. But he just done got too much. He's over the edge. I mean, He's taking this whole dad thing to another whole level, and it's not looking good. He's co-signing everything bad that his dad stands for, or he's pretty much got caught in his shit and he ain't owning up to it. And Wyatt is just right there for it. He's dogging Katie. He's putting Katie in a bad light. He's following suit with his dad or whatever his dad is saying, whether it's right, wrong, twisted or whatever. He's gonna be there for his dad. I'm like, wow, I'm so disappointed. I'm like, I hope Steffi does tear your heart out at this moment. I may change later on, but everything that you get, karma is a bitch. That's all I can say, because you're throwing Katie up under the bus when Katie was there standing alongside Bill prior to she knowing what her husband was doing behind her back was really true. It wasn't in her head. She was like standing for you and, going against Liam and saying, Liam needs to respect your marriage, this, that, and the other. And you throwing her under the bus? Whoo, I can't wait till she get on your behind. I mean, tie you up, because you really done went off the face of the earth with your mentality of how you're perceiving things. You're co-signing that your father, Bill, his feelings of Katie not being unstable enough. She's unstable. She's a drunk. She just that and that. And then Liam coming in and say, hey, well, who made her that way? Who put all those insecurities in her head? She was looking for some soothing comfort stuff. Would you have rather her just ate her way through the kitchen, and blew up like a big ass balloon or something? Would that been more pliable, more appetizing where your mind could gravitate to her having an addiction to some sort? I mean, why are you playing tit for tat? Yes, she was wrong to even threaten you with the idea of taking your son and taking your company, but that was a woman hurt, a woman being scorned, and she's gonna fight. It's like that fight or flight mentality. So you didn't take any of that in consideration. You done kidnapped this child from his mother, calling her everything under the sun, placing a very detrimental label on her as being unfit. And you call yourself a man? Bill, Bill, you ain't good for nobody. You really ain't. I hope Ridge come after you. I hope Justin finds some sense of loyalty like he found it in Quinn and Liam when he was helping him out in that situation. I mean, or is Justin that kind of thing? He's scared to go into battle when he know he gonna lose and he don't want to lose, because he looking like a punk to me. Because ain't no way in the hell I be drawing up papers against Katie after she done went through all this shit, and Bill know he don't put her through this stuff. Oh, anyway, like I said, Liam just tears into his dad, tears into Wyatt, and he's looking at them like, are y'all freaking crazy? Are you crazy? Then they're gonna throw in this last dig talking about, but I still want you to respect marriage. Man, get the fuck out of here. You can't say nothing to me. I wouldn't be saying anything to you, period and point blank. We move on from that situation. He goes on to say, well, we're still there in that driveway, because he goes in to justify why he took Will. There's no reason under the sun, Bill, that nobody is going to buy this freaking storyline. And I don't even know why the writers wrote that shit in, especially when they know we're not going to believe it. We're realistic people. We knew what happened here. Katie poured out her heart to her husband. All her insecurities, all of her unknowns was supposed to be between them. Sacred. He's supposed to be her protector, her nurturer, all of this kind of stuff, and vice versa. But it didn't pan out that way. And the storyline that they're giving me, I'm like, fuck shit. I'm sick of it. I don't even want to talk about it no more, because it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And it makes Bill seem less of a man. Well, he's not even a man compared to my eyes anymore, that he would do that fake shit. That fuck fake shit. Okay? Anyway, moving on from that situation. We go to Liam. She's still trying to get into him. He's saying, pretty much, Dad, you stressed her out. It's really pretty much, I don't understand why she didn't stab your ass or got a gun on you and held you hostage or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something very detrimental to you, not Lil Will, that she would never, ever, because even when she was going through that little bipolar episode where she was staying in some seedy hotel and she wanted to put all her stuff into pieces and places for you and Brooke. She still was thinking about your well-being because she thought she wasn't going to be here on earth for much longer. So she was trying to solidify everything for you as well as her son to match you up with Brooke. But you forgot all that shit, right? You forgot all of that. I mean, I don't think you need to be with nobody, Bill. You and Wyatt, y'all need to marry each other, okay? And be clones for each other, all right? Because y'all, okay, let's just digress because I can't take it anymore. Let's move on. We go to the next scene where Quinn gets an unwanted, unexpected person. She thinks it's Eric doubling back for maybe another role in the hay. Who knows? But it's Deacon that comes to her door, and she's kind of repulsed by him. She's asking herself, as well as him, what are you here? What could you possibly want here? You have nothing here. So why are you here? Okay? Are you dying? Do I need to kill you again? And this time you stay dead? Pretty much is what I got from the situation. But he was just happy go lucky, ready to see her, ready to roll in the hay with her if possible. And she just wasn't having it. She just really, I was like, change residence if you want to get rid of them, you know. But because you're not wanted by the law anymore, so I really don't see why you're in those type of deeds. So here, go back to your warehouse where you was. At least you have little play toys and stuff you could melt down and welding and shit. Put your mind to work, okay? Because you're doing a little bit too much too. Stay in your lane, Quinn. Stay in your lane. But anyway, we go back to Eric. Finally shows up at the office. He addresses what he's going through, what he has thought through, and he's giving pretty much the whole spiel of the CEO position and who's going to be filling that position. We go to commercial, we come back, we go to Bill again, says Bill's pretty much telling Liam in front of Wyatt that Will is going to stay with him until he can feel that Katie is stable enough to go back. He don't want his son in that environment, and he even questioning her parental rights. He's having Justin draw up papers, custody papers to hand over to Katie to sign. And if she don't, he's pretty much gonna label her, and he's already have. He's gonna use that as ammunition as her being incompetent. Then Liam just hit the total freaking roof when he says that. He's tearing down her character. He's slandering her name as a human being, as a mother, as a wife. You know, he's trying to look squeaky clean, but I'm like, okay, now I need Katie to find her to uh she need to go get Quinn's lawyer that got her out of her little mess. Okay, because he was ready to go to bats for her. I don't know what his name was, but she needs to go talk to Quinn and team up with Team Quinn because Quinn gets stuff rolling. She get it popping. And no way in the hell is she scared of Bill. She even took his sword and stabbed him with it. Okay. I'm like, go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead. Let your rape come out on these men. You need to get them told straight up, sealed up from their head, sewed up to their butts to their feet. Okay, can't walk and do nothing. All right, be a puppet. But anyway, yeah, that's who Katie need to go retain her lawyer. I forget his name, but y'all know who I'm going with. The little cute, look like an Italian type guy. I don't know, but anyway. Um, Then we go to Deacon again. Deacon and Quinn still fussing. He wants her to get out of those clouds, come back down to earth with him, and he feel they're a good fit. I don't see how he's a psychotic type of personality too. If you think he's going to straighten out Quinn, when Quinn already tried to kill him, he just can't stay dead, and Quinn just can't stay ratchet, and getting into things where they're not working for her. She gonna make them work for her. So two psychotic people don't need to be together. Okay? But anyway, we let them go have fun with each other. They can kill each other every day. They come back. It don't matter to them. They're like, okay, you still ain't tried. You ain't killed me. You ain't successfully done it. So I'm gonna keep coming back until you actually do the job. All right, that's pretty much the little play they have going on with each other, or that little banter they have. Okay, we'll move on from there. We go back to Ridge and Rick still fussing about who's going to run Forrester. Uh, Daddy Forrester get tired of it. He goes and compliments each one of them for their attributes they've had, led the company in whatever leadership role they were all responsible for. But he pretty much tell them he shut all this shit down. I'm coming back. I'm finna run CEO. All of them were like flabbergasted, like, ooh, perplexed. Like, where did that epiphany come from? Wow. It's like a sunlight just engulfed all of them. But anyway, Stephanie digressed, which she should, because she didn't have a chance. She said, that's a great decision, granddad. Yeah, you should come back and hold your company down. Ridge is making a big to do about nothing because he the one got his own self into this mess. After Rick kind of thought about it for a minute, his dad ain't dead. He still got a lot of life left in him. He can wait. He can wait. He just didn't want Ridge up in there. Okay? And then probably won't want Stephanie either. But Ridge was his arch nemesis. So as long as he ain't getting the job, he fine. He had to be go lucky with it. So everybody embraced it. Besides Ridge. Ridge gets so upset he just storms out the office. Okay, and I'm like, bye. Okay, you don't have to come back either. Anyway, that's pretty much that scene. So we go back to commercial. We come back. We have Ridge and Rick. No, we don't have that situation no more. We pretty much got out of that because, like I said, Ridge walked out. We go to the scene where Bill is singing his blues song about Katie not being fit for anything. Okay, but detriment. That's what he wants to cause her. He wants to be able to solidify his son by he being in sole custody, and he wants to X her out of any of his millions or trillions in his company. I don't know what he wants to hear, Katie. He done upset her from the top of her head to the sole of her feet. Okay, ripped her heart out 10 times over. And pretty much letting her feel like she's stupid in the whole situation. He just want to gut her all out and just leave her hollow. No, Bill, it's not going to happen that way. She can do that to you and try to make you be humble again. Okay, and hopefully be the father that you really need to be instead of the self centered bastard that you are or you have become. Do you really think Brooke is going to lay down and let you do her sister like that? But you claim you loved her at one time, okay? Then you claim you love Brooke. So do you really think she gonna let you trample all over her sister? I don't think so. Do you think Ridge is gonna stand for that? I don't think so. Then you got um the master key of your son, your youngest son, well, not your middle son, knowing all of your infidelities. Do you really think he's going to let that fly? I don't think so. Okay. So I can't wait till you get your comment uppers. Okay. So you can go away and hopefully Wyatt will go away as well and let them run a Fortune 500 company because you are very inept of doing so. You have brought scandal on your own self, and I hope another magazine picks it up and drags you for filth throughout the California and other many states that probably take a part of your publications of gossip. Anyway, we're gonna move off of Bill because he's just stupid. He's dumb as rocks right now. Okay. Then we go to Deacon is still pretty much pining over Quinn. We don't spend too much time in that little scenario there because it ain't worth going there. Then we go back to Steffi is talking with her grandfather about being so fresh, so happy, so comfort free. And she's trying to be nosy as usual and getting in other people's business. And she wants to say, I want to thank the woman personally for bringing this spark, this positive, romantic spark of a man back to reality. And he's like, no, you don't want to know. And you really don't, Steffi. You really don't want to know because, baby girl, that's Quinn, your arch nemesis that you want to just peel away, throw away. 86, her whole mentality, her whole essence of being. You want to get rid of her, but you're actually falling into a place of which you're going to eat crow in a sense because you're not going to come back and tell your granddad, oh, you're making a very big mistake. That's going to cost nothing but hardship and heartbreak and all of this kind of crap. I'm like, fall the fuck back again, Stephanie. You're out of your lane. You don't know what to say. You don't know where to stay in your lane. And it's getting to be a little bit, you know, irritating. Okay, but I like that you're giving kudos to your grandfather. You want to see him happy. You're noticing that he has been lonely. He has been trying to reach out to you all, but y'all been so freaking busy that y'all can't tear yourselves away to, give a man some of your time. You know what I'm saying? Don't take but a little time, but now he's gotten entangled with some other woman whom you don't respect or like, and cast out of your life, as far as you stand. Um, she has come back full circle for you, baby. So, and she's not coming through the back door. She's coming straight into the front door this time. Okay, so it is what it is. Kiss you goodbye too. Maybe Queen can really teach you something instead of you being just like we don't want her to be, vengeful. Okay, so we ain't gonna talk about Bill no more. It's not. He's just being total ratchet and acting just like a itch. Okay, if you get my drift, put the B in front. Fill in the middle words and itch. Okay, you got it. All right. We go back to Quinn's trying to get rid of Deacon. Because he can't believe Quinn can get up to the caliber of a man and keeping his attention and want to be seen with her in public, which is Eric Forster. He's still having a hard time with that. But we just gonna let him go on with his daydreaming too, because he can't seem to get nobody. I need the writers to get him somebody to go and be with, because right now I don't want him with Quinn. They too psychotic. I can't take both of them. Okay, but anyway, we go to the last and final scene. Eric is remembering Quinn from past events that he's had stolen moments with her. And Steffi is agreeing again. She hadn't left. She's still trying to figure out her granddad's new take on life, and how he's definitely is just looking the part of a refreshed, vibrant older man, that's got his groove back. And she wants to know, and she wants that woman to pretty much come into fruition where she can see her and thank her personally. Well, lo and behold, she talks up Quinn, this mysterious woman. We know her as Quinn, but she's a mysterious woman to Steffi. And at this time, Mr. Eric Forrester wants to keep her that way. Because he's pretty much telling her it's not going to happen for us, because I definitely have been keeping your feelings in the forefront of whoever I'm messing with. And she thinks that is a nice and honorable thing to do, but she thinks it has a lot to do with him bringing another woman to replace Stephanie Forrester, his deceased wife, and all that foolishness goes around it, about not getting married and getting too close to another woman because you haven't really gave homage to your pinnacle pedestal wearing wife that was like the matriarch of all matriarchs. No other woman will come up to that set of standards. So that's where Stephanie's going with it. But she just don't know that ain't got nothing to do with it, baby. It's Quinn, reckless Quinn that just slept with your fiance slash husband slash so fiance. You know where I'm going with that. Got his goodies. Now she done got your grandfather's goodies. And now she's knocking on the door as becoming your grandmother in law. Okay? How you feel about that, Stephanie? How you like it now? Anyway, we move on from that situation. But Quinn ends up calling Eric. Steffi grabs his phone, and her initials come up in his phone as QF. She don't know because she ain't putting two and two together. But she answers the phone, and I think that's very rude that she would go and grab somebody's phone. What if Granddaddy Foster grabbed your phone? Okay, you would think that would be very unprofessional, impolite, and you want to know where your grandfather coming from, because that was so immature as well. So think about that, Steffi, okay, before you pick up other people's phones, because you might not like who's on the other end. And you wouldn't have liked it. But Quinn hung up the phone. And, Stephanie didn't really take it as too much. She just said, oh, she's shy right now. But okay, tell her she could talk to me. I want to meet her. I want to thank her and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, Stephanie, put your foot in your mouth once again, reacting over stuff you have nothing to do with and nothing you can control. But y'all, that was my catch up. And I'm finally caught up on The Bold and the Beautiful. I hope y'all like my commentary, my narrative. I'm enjoying it because, like I said, I don't have that much time now with me going back to work and doing what I need to do. But I enjoy getting on camera, talking with you all, discussing, dialoguing. And I know my two, Madeline and Mike, are out there somewhere. They're going to get a hold to the videos. I know they're going to be in the comments. And yes, I will be talking to them as well. Golly, I'm just going to gaming, Chloe. I'm going to get to it. I'm trying to get on my phone now. I'm trying to see if I can pretty much find their names so y'all can go and partake of their channels if you like. Not making you do it, but people that I do recommend you go see. I enjoy them. I enjoy their commentary of what they give out. Uh, oh, no, I don't want to do that one. Let's see if I can get their names. Hello, everyone, and thank you. Another one is Game TV. He's a very good follower. He's into a lot of video games and stuff of that nature. Go check out his channel. He would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it as well. These are very special people to me that always are in my comments. They don't necessarily say what part of the scene that they like that I, commented on or whatever, but they're just actually just good people. Madeline Jones. I don't think she have a YouTube channel, but like I said, I love talking with her. Mike Tanner Jr. He's another one of my followers. Glamorous Chloe. She's good. If you can go pull her up and look at some of her videos. Glamorous Chloe. She's a real younger type generation of a follower of mine. Love her to death. She's always in my comments. And again, like Game TV, go check him out as well. And that's all I got, like I said, for the young and the bold and the beautiful for Thursday, July 14th episode. And I'll be doing my young and the restless because I definitely need to catch up on 3 of those. But I've been watching them. I just hadn't had time to sit and catch it up with y'all. Then I got to get back to my Wayward Pines that I want y'all to tune into. I'm about to get on camera for that too to kind of really catch it up so I can get in season 2 before I think it ends. Hell, it probably already end, but I enjoy the show. Like I said, I'm sci-fi tech as well. So y'all rock with me. So we're going to do that tonight, hopefully, because I'll be up late taking, and I'm off tomorrow. So I'll try to get updated with everything. That's my goal, y'all. That's my goal. Okay, but y'all enjoy this video, and like I said, I'll be doing the next time you see me, I'll be doing 3 Young and the Restless. So be staying tuned for those 3 coming up, and then other stuff that I plan putting out, and we just rock together. Okay, all right, y'all have a good night. Bye bye.